So let me get started with this part. Okay, so on the other day, probably yesterday, we have looked upon the concepts of cloud technologies. Okay, okay. So any questions, guys, before I give couple more examples of cloud? Because this you have to understand pretty much. So you have to understand where exactly you stand, what kind of developer you are. So you have to understand this. So that's the reason I'm just emphasizing this. So do you have any questions? If not, I'll give another examples. Guys, any questions?
No, for me, I don't.
Okay. Okay. So let me give a couple more examples for you guys. To start with, so with respect to the IIS, PAS, and infrastructure. Okay. So let's consider you are into real estate. Okay. If someone knows it, what real estate, you are purchasing a lands, you are purchasing buildings, you are purchasing a flat. So this is what we call as real estate. Okay. So when we go with the real estate, if you are okay, you go to some agency. Okay. So real estate agency you go. You want to purchase a flat. Purchase a flat. Okay. Here I'll come from reverse order. SAS. The flat is readily available with all the furniture, everything. That is SaaS for you. At the end user, you will be using it. Okay, that is SaaS for you. Software as a service. Okay, that is readily available. Everything is ready, and you want to use it. You will pay the money for the flat itself for everything. Okay, next comes PaaS. Okay, they are constructing a building. They have laid the foundation, and you want three bedrooms. You want three bathrooms, you want one hall, you want furniture, you want woodwork, you want a kitchen, you want a sophisticated infrastructure, everything. Okay, then the flat is not ready to, this is ready to move, ready to move. Everything is ready. You are just moving. You are paying for the flat directly. When you go with the pass, they have constructed the pillars, they have constructed the walls, but how much you want, how much, what the size of the your what do we say, architecture of your bedrooms, of architecture of your puja room or kitchen or xyz, you will decide it. You will develop based on your interest. Okay, that is pass. When you go with infrastructure as a service, the land is available. You are responsible for everything. You are responsible for bringing all the mestris, contacting your builder, contacting for tiles, contacting for your woodwork, everything you are responsible. From zero, you will be constructing everything. So these are difference of cloud technology. They give you a bare land, that's it. The land is available. When you go to the agency you consider as Oracle. Okay. When you consider with Oracle, they'll give you the machine, that's it. Maintaining of land, everything, they'll maintain it, that's it. Remaining part, the construction, that is installing the softwares, everything you are responsible. When you go with infrastructure, you are paying only for, you are paying only for land. When you compare with the cloud technology, technically you will be paying for land alone, in the sense software or Linux box or Windows. You will be paying only for the box. That's it. You're not paying for the software. When you go with PaaS, you will be paying per SFT, not for land, per SFT. Okay, but the way you want to construct, you are developing your own flat. That is your PaaS. SaaS, you are paying for everything. You are in PaaS, you are pay. You will be constructing everything. Woodwork is your responsibility, the way you want. But here, woodwork also or the flat, everything is already available. We are ready to move. We are paying for the complete part. You're paying for only SFT till whatever has been constructed and remaining work, the how your woodwork looks like, how your infrastructure you want to have it, or furniture you want to have it. Everything is not available. You will be developing. You will be investing extra amount there. Here, everything you are responsible. Any questions, guys? The same way you go to Oracle, you go to Azure of Microsoft, you go to AWS of Amazon, you go to IBM Cloud, you go to Salesforce, everything. They are providers for you. What you use, for that you will be paying. Here, you are paying for everything. End user you are using. So you are not taking a headache of everything, anything. You are taking only headache of paying the amount which has been already constructed, already has been designed, already furniture has been set up, already woodwork has been set up, already the bedrooms has been set up. Everything is ready. You are paying for that. But when you go to PaaS, building is under construction, you will be developing whatever you want, the way you want to. When you go with infrastructure, the land is only available. You pay only for the land initially to the agency or the company. And remaining constructing part, paying for Mestri, paying for builder, paying for the woodwork, everything you are responsible. Am I clear, guys? Hope this example is valid for you. Hope you could correlate with the cloud-based technology with the real-time scenario of this real estate. Prithvi, Vijay, Swati, Vijaya, am I clear? Am I clear? Any questions? Vijay, any questions?
No problem, it's clear from my end.
Okay, Prithvi?
No bounce. Yeah, you're good.
Okay, so this is what we have. Okay, so let me give another example, the last example which I want to cover on cloud. Okay, you can consider you go to a ATM machine. Okay, so when you talk about this cloud models, okay, earlier, probably 5 years or 10 years back, you have a ICICI debit card. If you want to use, if you want to withdraw the money, you will be withdrawing the money only in ICICI ATM machine. So that will become your private cloud. Okay. After that, few companies have given the options later point of time. You can withdraw or we can withdraw the cash from any ATM machine up to 5. That will become your hybrid. But when you have a corporate accounts with any of the company, corporate accounts, when you're working, when you have a corporate accounts with Citibank, HDFC Bank, HSBC Bank, or anything, if you're working employee, they'll give you extra privileges. You go to any bank, you can withdraw n number of times. That we call as public. It is open. Anyone can use it. Hybrid, combination of, like, you can withdraw up to certain limit. Okay, these are difference of public, private, and hybrid cloud. Clear, guys? Any questions?
No point here. It's clear.
Okay, so let me ask the questions for you. Okay, what is a cloud? Vijay?
Yes, Pawan.
What is a cloud? What is cloud computing?
Okay. So it comes under it's a okay. You don't need a physical machine. You can access that from anywhere, any point. So it doesn't require any uh, uh, IaaS platform. That means so it's a ready-made platform so that we can able to install our softwares and everything, and we can ready to use.
Okay. 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 Yeah. Thanks,
And
Vijay. Yeah. Any other you want to add? Any other points you would like to add?
uh, we can access from anywhere without any limitations.
Okay.
Depend upon the
Okay.
feasibility of the network. That means like it might be an Azure, or it can be an uh, Google, or it might be an Oracle.
Okay. 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 Thank you. So, Prithvi, would like to add anything? Or
Uh,
you want to give the definition of cloud, types of cloud that we have, models? Can you give some examples and explain it? Because this is
uh,
very new. This is very new. That's the reason I'm just going pretty slow and emphasizing much. So that's the reason.
yes, yes, yeah, understood. Yeah, cloud computing is, I mean, it's a delivery of services including servers, storage, networking, and softwares, the databases that over the internet, because that we can call this cloud computing.
Mm-hmm.
Types of clouds we have three. I mean, the cloud models are of three types: the private cloud, public, and the hybrid cloud. But private, as you said, just a few minutes back, example, the ICICI Bank that we can, if we go for any banking, if it's for ICICI or Axis, the ATM card we can do, we can access over in, I mean, we can access in the only ICICI Bank credit card or debit card. It will be the private. If you can go and access in any other ATM banks, it will be a hybrid. Uh, and if we having the no more any transactions, or I mean the number of transactions we can do in any ATM, it will be a public cloud.
Okay.
In cloud we have we have what can say services like IaaS, I mean infra as a software, infra as a service, as platform as a service, SaaS, software as a service. IaaS is it's regarding for the administrative part, like infrastructure, like Linux, Windows, and all. As it's related to the integration side, like OIC, MuleSoft, Dell Boomi, like example, it will be related to PaaS. SaaS, it's a software as a service, like Salesforce and other examples.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So thanks, Prithvi. Vijaya, can you put your understanding? Can you explain your understanding here?
Yes, sir.
Can you explain me what is cloud computing? Can you explain me the types of cloud computing that we have, or different types of models that we have?
Yes, yes. Yes, sir. Cloud computing means we simply deliver the services, means it store the data and using of the servers and databases, networking, and the different softwares. So we can write that piece of code in any language and we post it on it.
Okay.
And and in that types of clouds means we have that three types: private cloud, public cloud, and hybrid cloud. Private cloud is completely based on that virtual private network. That means we have to only our personal. Already just now I explained examples also. Public means it is available for all. For example, like Google, we can search anything. So there is no restrictions on that. So hybrid cloud means it is a combination of the two clouds.
Okay. Those are models, not types. Types are
Okay.
types are infrastructure as a cloud, platform as a cloud. Sorry, infrastructure as a service,
Okay. Okay.
platform as a service, software as a service.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Models.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, Vijaya. Swati.
Sir, cloud computing means it shares the data uh, through internet. Uh, sh- it shares the resource also, and information are provided to computers and other devices
Mm-hmm.
through network.
Mm-hmm.
It has three models: public, private, and hybrid.
Mm-hmm.
In hybrid, we use two different models. That is, one is infrastructure and one is cloud through cloud. And public is it is visible to all the guys.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and private is for our network. Suppose we do any work, it will visible to us only, not for all.
Okay. Okay, fine, no problem. So let me redefine everything again because you're putting your own words, very good, but using the exact words are important, which is very important. Okay, to start with cloud. So as Vijay, Durga, and Prithvi and Swati said, all you guys said, like cloud. So what is a cloud? A piece of code which can be written in any language, which can be accessible over internet, and the resources will be shared, or the services which you want to take from any vendor will be handled. In that case, there are three different models we have. One is public, second is private, and third is hybrid. Public, anyone can use the services. The best example is you are using a Google Drive. Okay, I have put that videos. I'm every day I'm uploading the videos. Can anyone can access it? No, because it are only private to this 4 or 5 members who are part of this training. So anyone cannot use it. Second, public. If I open for public, whoever has that link, they can download the videos, they can access the video. I'm giving the service. And third is hybrid. If Lakshman and me are both our co-hosts, if both have an access, okay, he might be giving another training, he will be uploading the videos. I will be delivering OIC training, I will be uploading the videos. That can be accessible by both. He might be delivering some other cloud training. He is uploading the videos. If it's accessible, then both can access it. Again, it would be restricted to public and private. Who can access it, who cannot access it. The best example can be, okay, you want to do some social service. Okay, you want to do some service. It can be any service. Okay, during COVID time, if you are helping your family, that is private. Okay, public. You go to the roads, you distribute the food, you distribute something, and you give service to everyone. That is public. Hybrid is you go to hospitals, you support them, or you give the service. You go to Prithvi's house, you support him. You go to Vijay's house to service him. You give some service. So this is hybrid. It's not restricted to any specific underlying cloud, underlying platform. For everyone you are providing it. That's the best example of providing a service. Providing a service over internet. With a restriction of public and private and hybrid, you will be providing a service. Again, what kind of service? You want to give only money? That is infrastructure as service. They have a bare money. They don't know how to do it, how to use it. PaaS. You take them to the hospital, you take care of them. That is PaaS. Software as a service. Okay, you came to know that one person required some monetary benefit. They took all the medical expenses. Now you are paying the amount. As an end user, you are paying the amount. You are not taking care of everything. But in first case, you are taking them to the hospital, you are paying the amount. Or first case, you are only randomly you are giving the amount. What kind of service? It's up to them. Second, you are taking to the hospital, paying for the medical bills, paying for the hospital surgeries and everything. The third is SaaS. They've already done it. They require some money. Only for all the medical expenses, they have paid some money and they require few more money. You are giving that. You are helping them. You are providing the service. So this is how you can say about service. But when you talk in an interview standpoint, so what is a cloud? A piece of code which is available over the internet, which can be accessible across the world with certain limitations or restrictions. The restrictions can be public, private, and hybrid. Public, it can be accessible across. The service can be accessible across the world who have an access. Private, it is accessible to only limited people. Hybrid, with two different cloud or poly cloud we call it. Clear, guys? So you can Google it, you can understand it, you can make a notes. What is a cloud? What are different cloud models that we have in the industry? What are the different types of clouds that we have or cloud offerings that we have? These we call as cloud offerings. Okay, these are different cloud models. Am I clear, guys? Any questions? So the reason we am asking the questions or asking you to tell it because you have to understand, because these are basic interview questions that you can anticipate in interviews, which I'm preparing for you as well. Any questions, guys? So these are generic which we talked about the cloud technology. The same way when we talk about Oracle Cloud. Okay, so in Oracle Cloud there are multiple. Okay, whom? Okay, Oracle Cloud technology. Okay, if someone gives you a server, so okay, if Oracle gives you a Linux box, okay, if they gives you a Windows box or Windows machine, box is nothing but machine, that comes under infrastructure as a service, which we also called as OCA, Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. This comes under infrastructure as a cloud. The same way, you are developing a Java code. Okay, you are developing a database code. You are developing a integration technology by using OIC. This all comes under PaaS, Platform as a Service. It can few more technologies like we have ADF. Okay, we have something called VBCS. You have PCS. We have some applications which you are developing and giving to the client. So everything, whichever comes under development, integration, everything will comes under PaaS. Last one is SaaS. The best example is Oracle ERP Cloud or HCM Cloud or supply chain management, or you can say as EPM. This all comes under software as service. These are used by e-commerce companies or third parties, like when we go to any kirana shop, a grocery shop, they will be using the software. Developing the software will be done by PaaS with readily available underlying executable softwares on a specific platform. It can be Windows or Linux. If they give you that service, if you are taking the service for only that, you will be paying it. The licensing or when you go with pricing, okay, it would be what we use, for that you will pay. What you use, we pay per service. If you are taking only OCI, Linux and Windows, we will be paying only for that. If you go with PaaS, the softwares are already installed, the software is available, and you want to implement it, you will be paying for that. If you are using any ERP technologies or ERP software, which is readily available software, you will be paying for that. But when you go with Oracle Integration Cloud, because we are interested on OIC, we are not interested on any other. Okay, when you go with OIC, how much they will be costing? It will be based on message packs. So what is a message pack? Okay, so when we talk about message pack, there are two. Okay, bring your own license. BYOL. We call as bring your own license. This is based on this. Everything, bring your own license. So what service you are taking, for that you will be taking a license to use it. Okay, so when we talk about OIC, it is based on message packs. Okay, so let me show you the best example for that. Okay, I have written this file. Okay, there is a message transaction between your system, other system. You can see the size of this file is 2 KB. Okay, so the messages will be calculated. One message is equal to 50 KB of file, or 50 KB of data that you are transferring from source to target, or from OIC if will transfer, that will be calculated as one message. There are two different types of message packs we have. One is standard, another is BYOL. Okay, or you can say like standard or okay, I'm not getting the terminology right now. Let me think through it. Okay, I'll come back to this. So let me check it right away. Not getting the word right now. So I see message pack. We have some terminology there. Okay, that's what BIOL, bring your own license. Then for integration. Okay, they are putting out BIOL and non-BIOL. Okay, fine, no problem. So let me come here. Okay, bring your own license. Okay, in bring your own license, they will be giving you 20 message pack, 20K messages, and we'll be having 3 packs default. Each message pack size is 20,000 messages. So it can accommodate up to 60K messages per hour. I'm talking about per hour. You can transfer the data from source to the target through OIC, max of 60K messages per hour. This is standard. Okay. Other is custom. Okay, which is non-BYOL. Okay, in this case, each message pack size is 5,000. So you will be taking the message pack accordingly. Okay, if the message transaction from source to the target, it's not for one integration I'm talking about. You have hundreds of integration, and the data travels from one integration, another integration, another integration, another integration, different integrations we have, and each one is consecuting close to 60K messages per hour only. Whereas here for non-BOL, we are customizing it. It's not standard, it's a custom. So based on the messages pack that you will be taking, it will increase it. If you take 12 message packs, which is equivalent to 60 messages per hour. So we have different. And the processing speed also will be different. That's the beauty with custom. So when you take 5 to 6 packs, each messages is equal to 5K. In the sense up to 6 into 5. Let's consider up to 5, I guess we have. Yeah, up to 5. That is 25K messages per hour. For this, there is one license. 5 to, I guess 5 to 9 we have. Okay. Let's consider 9. Between 5 to 9, we have 45K messages per hour. 9 to 11, up to 55K messages. 12, which is standard, 60K messages. 13 to 15. Okay, 13 to 15, 75K messages per hour. Okay, what's the difference between these three? So here we have a standard, so we don't have anything, we'll go with this. Bring your own license. But non bring your own license, we are customizing it. Here, when you go with up to 5 message packs, you will be having 2 servers, 2 cluster servers, 2 nodes we call as 2 nodes, 2 managed servers, which we discussed during WebLogic discussion or server discussion. We talked about cluster environment. We can have clusters, 2 managed servers. The same way we'll be having 2 here. When we go with 5 to 9, we'll get 4 managed servers. Okay, when you go with 9 to 11 or 9 to 12, let's put it at 9 to 12, up to 60K messages, let's consider. For this, we'll be having 6 managed servers. When we go here, we'll get 8 managed servers. This we calculated, and they will be paying accordingly. If they take up to 5 message packs, they'll get 25K messages per hour, and they get 2 managed server cluster, 2 node cluster we call as. But if they go up to 9, they'll get 45K messages max, and they'll get 4 node cluster. If they take up to 12, they'll get max of 60K messages and they'll get 6 managed servers. But when you go up to 15, 13 to 15, then they'll get 70K messages and also 8 managed servers. So what's the use of this? You will be distributing the load across multiple servers. So the processing speed will be faster. When you have more messages, when you have more nodes, then you'll get faster responses from the target. So that's the beauty of your message pack. So this is very important, but it's not required for the fresher, but this is extra knowledge for you. So when you are a lead, okay, you have to, when the performance is degrading on the server, then this will help you to understand. So message packs. So this message packs will help you to understand, okay, what the different nodes that will be taking, different node cluster which you can suggest to the customer. Initially there may not be a problem, but when they go to the production after 2 days, if the load, let's consider if Prithvi has some courier service. Okay, initially when he started, he might get 5 to 10 orders per day, that's it. And he has only 1 or 2 persons who can deliver the shipment to the corresponding team. But if he is getting 1000 orders, will that 2 person can deliver it? No. He need more hands or more person to deliver the products within Hyderabad. Where this is what you will be taking care of it. The nodes. In the sense you can say like you are balancing the load across 10 people. 10 people can deliver 100 orders per day. That is bare when they can do it. So that's how this cluster node will improve it. A node. If you have less load, you can go with this. If you have a more moderate load, you can go with this. If you have heavy load, you can go with this. It depends. How much messages, how much requests that your system can anticipate, your system can traverse from source to the target system. That's where this message packs will play an important role. Clear, guys? Any questions? Just make a note of these topics, make a notes for your interview standpoint. If someone asks you, like, can you explain about the message packs in OIC? It may not be applicable for Durga, Swati, but it may be applicable for Vijay and Prithvi. For them, it might be applicable.
Yeah, understood, Pawan.
Yeah, this will be helpful during the interview. If someone asks you the questions, this will help you. This is very, very important for you two guys, but not for Vijay and Swati, because as you're getting started with your career, so people will not ask on this. But if you have this knowledge, it will help you. That's the reason, as a consolidated way, I'm just going pretty slow, where I'll take you from a fresher to beginner level to intermediate level. So that will help you. But equally, I need your support as well. You have to do the task which I'm saying. It can be preparing a notes, preparing for yourself for the interview standpoint, understanding the concepts. That will help you. Clear, guys? Any questions before I wrap up for today? Vijay, Prithvi, Swati, Vijaya, any questions?
No, Pawan.
Vijay?
Clear point.
Swati?
No, sir.
Vijaya?
No, sir.
Okay, thanks. So I'll be uploading this video in a couple of minutes. Just go through it, make a notes, what is cloud, what is message packs, understand it, it will be useful for you. What are the different cloud models that we have? What are the different types of cloud offerings that we have in the industry? Just make a note. That will be helpful for you. Clear? Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining. Let's connect back tomorrow, same time.
Thank you, Paul.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you all.